let's continue. Oh. Nope. Leave, Evan Star hat. While you were away in Carthage, preparations for the inaugural ceremony were all but completed. Although Tataru's those yet seem all somewhat flustered. I've taken enough of your time. Why don't you head into the Rising Stones and see if your frantic receptionist can do with a hand? I see, you see, if she needs a hand. If she needs a left hand or a right one, I cannot say. But I got a chicken. And that is the greatest resource I can provide. The parchments need to be sorted, and these documents, why are they even here? Oh, I'm sorely tempted to find a lot of in my waste paper basket. Oh, Edgar, you startled me. You wish to lend a hand? Splendid. Would you be a dear and hand these uniforms to the new recruits? They're scared about Reveille's toll, and I haven't the time to track them all down. The recruits know to don their gobs immediately and assemble here in the Rising Stones. You'll want to report directly back to Alphino if you don't wish to miss the ceremony. I wonder if the Scions will ever have matching uniforms. A well-funded organization is a well-dressed organization, I suppose. No! We're all going to look like a bunch of wayward souls working together for a better future. Not a bunch of hippity-hoppities all dressed together for some company's military benefit. You believe this company will see me no riches and strike for sighted fools. This gives, given all ones, it's an investment in the future. This I did sign my name to the cause. You require money, I think. So here's some clothes. It's here for a splendid idea. Once our organization has made a name for itself, those would be wealthy at plenty in selling replica costumes to the adoring masses. I must mimic my fellows here, but I admit that I had no idea what we're supposed to be doing. Have fun. Oh, our new universe. I am reminded of my introduction into the Wood Whalers. I was gonna say. I see they have a red mage playing as a white mage. Or is it a white mage playing as a red mage? I don't remember there being an orange company. The Scarlet Guard makes me a proud member of the Maelstrom. That's orange. A hardy defender of the islands of Lomosa. Yet in truth, I stand for the betterment of the realm. Although this new company a fine opportunity to contribute on a grander scale. Oh, now that's striking blue, shade of blue. Put alongside my Maelstrom uniform, my drover is certainly not that for color. Yes, but now they'll be able to see the blood stains. Ah, I don't believe we've met. I am Elbird, and I will have the honor of leading my fellow recruits as captain. Much did I lose to the calamity, and I look forward to aiding others in rebuilding their lives. The uniform are a shrewd decision. There is no easier method to creating a common bond among with this. what is essentially a band of strangers. Don't worry, that color's going to be turning red here soon. Rather by me or someone else. But when I'm done, I'm going to be using it with a paint can. Edgar, magic gods, I did not expect to meet you stalling about town. The tale of primal battles were what inspired me to come to Reverend's Toll. Edgar lives here. This is where he lives. He lives where those scions live. Because he don't have a house. It's an honor to receive the uniform from your hands. I shall wear it with pride. I guess technically all of these already have red on them, since I don't think Edgar washes his clothes. Unless he goes swimming or it's raining. The Omega could learn from Reverend's Toll that this town could be so alive in the midst of such desolation. I've never worn aught quite so voluminous. Well, I'm sure I'll grow accustomed to the extra cloth in time. Hello there, lad. Looking for me? What are you? I was just giving a whistle, but I'm not sure as I heard it amongst all the bustle. Oh, proper uniforms and all. This thing'll cut off the blood to me head. Not to worry though. I'm sure she'll be fine after making a few adjustments. Elsdrea has a last retired from the adventurous life, though I shall miss his wisdom and an irresponsible spirit. I am excited to forge my own path forward. Ah, yes, the uniform. Thank you. Truth be told, the thought of pledging myself to such a lofty organization is somewhat intimidating. Yep. I just happened to be forced to do it. Well, at least you were given an option. Yes, Edgar. Oh, Tatara mentioned you were handing out the new uniforms. I assumed you now met the rest of the recruits. Some few answered the call to arms I put forth through the established grand companies and such. We are not yet an army, but there is much a small corps of elite warriors can achieve. Did I mention I thought of a name for the company? Just my hope that that it shall soon be known across the breadth of the realm of Zoria. The moment of truth draws near, Edgar. Once the last of the recruits have gathered, I shall make the official announcement. Okay.
Comrades, your presence here this day signifies the momentous choice that each of you has made.
Why do why do every company have to wear a weird-looking hat? That looks stupid.
With your strength now pledged to the scions of the Seventh Dawn, you are beholden to no single nation. You stand as the vanguard for a united Eorzea.
Alpha, no! Stop saying people are pledged to the scions of the Seventh Dawn before I throw you out the window. Let these poor, not quite conehead people alone.
From this moment forth, I declare you Crystal Braves, Let us mend this fractured realm and face our enemies as one.
What happened to your forearm, Malfino? It kind of looks a bit puffy.
Whether it be the beastmen and their primals, or the conflict in Carteneau, it is plain that the nations of Eorzea cannot solve the problems which plague the realm. Thus does it fall to some few heroic souls to succeed where they have failed.
Why are we even here?
Come, take your place at the Scion's side as guardians of Eorzea, and together we shall fight for the freedom of all!
So now that's better. Them being at the side, not with us.
For the freedom of all!
A rousing speech, Alphino. Or should I say, Crystal Brave Commander Levelin.
Please, Antecedent. The title is honorary. I shall not be leading the troops into battle, as it were. We are of the same purpose. Let us join hands and do what must be done to save this land.
The Scions stand ready. I'm eager to see what the Crystal Braves might accomplish. This shall prove an interesting time indeed for the Scions. Yes, I'm listening. So our worst fears are confirmed. The entire Isle. Such power defies comprehension.
I don't know. Teleportation, magic on that scale. I mean, what happened at Carteneau was kind of at that scale. Kind of.
Truly? Kryl is alive? Thank the 12. I see. Pray, inform me if her condition changes. Yes, I shall pass on your words to Urianger. My thanks. I shall contact you anon. When I learned of the loss of the Isle of Val, I dared not hope that my friend had survived. Yet, by some miracle, it would seem she has. She's still to regain consciousness, it is true, but better that than death. Putting this happy news to one side, we must now endeavor to make sense of the readings taken by the survey party. It appears the etheric disturbance which accompanied the Isle's destruction is of a magnitude alarmingly close to that of Ultima. Could the Ascians be responsible for this devastation as well? I wonder, have you heard aught from the Mother Crystal since the battle with the Garleans? Then she speaks to neither one of us. Heidelin's silence portends naught but ill, I fear.
She could just have gone to sleep. Could be nap time.
Louisoix, I pray you yet watch over us.
Well, that hat ain't doing it for us, so I take the money. Well, now what? Just gonna stare out into the sun. Very good. See that the provisions are prepared for transport. Let us hope that this shipment is spared the fate of the last. The fuck's that in the background? Okay, those two are birds, but that other... Yeah. Oh, that was just a bird. So, you know, that's like, oh, there's a dragon in the background now. Winds are uncommonly fierce this day. This looks a lot more menacing when it's night. When there's no lights going through the windows. So, who's coming through? I guess no one. Did I get anything? Yes. Finger Visoria. Ooh. Gloves. Try as I might, I cannot shake a creeping sense of dark foreboding, but it avails us not to fret about the unknown. We must concentrate instead on the problem of the present. The primals have been relatively quiet of late, and the beast tribes who summon them are under constant surveillance by the grand companies. Should any suspicious activity be afoot, you may be certain that we will hear of it. And until such time as a permanent solution to the primal problem has been found, we can do little but wait and observe. As for the Asians, Oriangere is wholly dedicated to finding the means of which we might defeat the Dark Beings. Let us pray for good tidings on that front, as he's currently battling Bahamut. But all of this you know already. Let us speak then in more current matters, in particular the state of the Crystal Braves. Alphino did well to found the organization, but ensuring its smooth operation is another matter entirely. Though I doubt not that he is doing his best, I fear that a helping hand or two would not go astray. To this end, I offered to send one of the Archons to assist him, but he declined. You know how he can be, independent to a fault, and singularly loath to accept help. Save, of course, that when that help comes from you. Alphino has entrusted countless matters of import to your care in the past, and I believe he would not hesitate to do so again, were you to offer. I should be most grateful to you if you would go to him and support him in whatever manner you are able. Edgar, go spy on the child! Yeah. My Becky's itchy. What is it, Edgar? I do be concise. I am rather busy. You want to lend a hand, you say? I see. Well, now that you mention it, there is a matter that wants for attention. Give its sensitive nature, I was hesitant to entrust my braves, but depends upon my time. As such, I had little choice. which is not to say that a man will want for labor, though we are but newly formed and there is already a great demand for our service. We are hard-pressed to answer all petitions, but I digress. The fact is, I would sooner attend to this particular matter myself, but my presence is required elsewhere. That being the case, I have entrusted its resolution to my second-in-command, Captain Elbred. To tell him that I sent you, he will furnish you with the particulars. My thanks in advance, Edgar. Are you voiced, at least?
Hail to you, sire. How might we serve you? Commander Levelin bade you serve us? These are welcome tidings indeed. Given the sensitive nature of the task, I could not rely on one of my own.
A lot of people just suddenly disappeared.
That which I'm about to tell you, I tell you in the strictest confidence. Some days ago, we received certain documents from an anonymous source. They notified us of the presence of a Garlean agent within the ranks of one of the Grand Companies. Following some discreet inquiries, we identified a suspect among the Immortal Flames, whom we detained for questioning. Alas, the man was not our agent. He was but one of many men in the agent's employ. We pressed the traitor for a name, but he had none to give. He claims never to have met his master, whom he knows only as the Ivy. He was, however, certain that this Ivy had coiled itself around every part of the Immortal Flames. It would seem our quarry joined the company some time ago, and gradually recruited others to his cause. These conspirators are the vines by which he learns our secrets, all without exposing himself. It won't be easy to identify the Ivy amidst this tangled mass of subterfuge. But we have a tendril in our hands, and we shall follow it all the way to the gnarled root. Now, much as I would prefer to proceed with due discretion, circumstances demand that this matter be settled post-haste. Garlemald's War of Succession nears its end, and it is feared that the Empire will soon resume its march on Eorzea. When it does, we can ill afford to have traitors in our midst. The Ivy must be rooted out now. We must begin by apprising General Roban of our findings. I would ask that you accompany me to the Hall of Flames, and remain on hand to see that things go smoothly. Assuming the Ivy's tendrils are as widespread as we believe, he will be aware that an investigation is underway, and if that is the case, he may well move against us. We must be prepared for anything, while taking care not to betray our purpose by seeming prepared. A simple enough task for a one-man army like you.
I'm never prepared. I just go with the flow. May it be upstream or downstream. But mostly sideways.
Well, well. What brings you here, my friend?
I work here.
He is here at my behest. Greetings, Roban. It has been a while.
Hilbert, you old scoundrel. When they told me you'd be visiting, I scarce believed my ears. But look at you! The honored captain of the Crystal Bloody Braves. Who'd have imagined, eh?
Not many, but fewer still would have imagined your destiny lay in politics, old friend.
Aye. We've both come far, have we not? Lest you wonder, Hilbert and I go back a long way. We've been friends and rivals since we were lads. The last time we saw each other, Alamigo had just fallen, so you can guess how many summers it's been. And in all that time, not a word from the fool.
Ah, well, my dealings tended toward the modest and mundane, unlike some I could mention. As I hear it, no sooner did you reach Thanalan than the brass blades clapped you in irons and dragged you off to die on the blood sands. Being a stubborn sort, you won 1,000 matches and earned yourself a place in the people's hearts while you were about it. Then, with your mountain of prize money, you bought the Colosseum and secured a seat on the Syndicate. Those balls, brother! Rags to riches does not do it justice. You're a hero to the common man.
Bah, spare me. I am no hero. If anyone is worthy of that title, it's our friend here. Next to him, I'm little more than a glorified butcher. But you, Wilbert, you sell yourself short. By all accounts, you are an adventurer of some standing.
I like to think that I did my part for the greater good. But if you're no hero, then I'm no adventurer, not in this company. Anyway.
You're just happy to be there.
I have tidings.
Are they ill?
So there has been progress. I've let it be known that this meeting is a reunion between old friends. None will give your visit a second thought. To convene elsewhere would only attract attention. Let us speak here, in plain view of all. So it is we who have been compromised. Teleji Adeleji's machinations have shaken Ul'dah to her foundations. In such uncertain times, a man's loyalty may be bought for a fistful of gil. But if this snake has truly been in our midst for as long as you say, we must needs consider a far graver possibility. Conspiracy. Could it be that the monetarists have been in league with the Empire from the first? Very well. I will have my most trusted men investigate the matter. Continue your inquiries in the meantime. It does me well to see you again, old friend. When next we meet, let it be over a flagon of ale.
I look forward to it. Let us reminisce of bygone days, and drink to the future of our homeland. Flame General. You wear the mantle well, old friend. I must work hard if I'm to keep up. Well, it would seem your services were not required after all. I dare say we have Roban's prudence to thank for that. Still, I was glad of your presence. My thanks, Scion.
I think we've been compromised already. Oh, thanks for the gloves. But yeah, with that, it's gonna be it for this episode. See you all in the next.